What's up, goodies? Welcome back to your girl channel and to my kitchen, how to cook. And today, honey, I'm making your requested recipe. Always requested recipe, right? Now, you wanted me to make drumsticks, legs and thighs, drumstick in the oven, lemon pepper, and today your girl is going to throw it down. Now, if you're here watching me for your first time cooking and you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and do so. And after you done do that, turn on your post notification settings so that you will never ever miss another one of my uploads. Alright? And I'm always good. So let's get right into the recipe.
Want to be independent, yet she can't read and write a sentence.
Okay, goodies, so let's start cooking. Now here I have about 5 legs and thighs. Now, know that you could always use any part of the chicken that you so please want to use, but you wanted me to do legs and thighs combination, so that's what your girl is going to do, right? Alright. Now, I'm going to put a link down below to show you how to wash and clean your chicken nice and mellow, nice and clean. You always want to go ahead and wash your chicken before you put season on it. A lot of people don't wash them chicken before them cook it, but in this kitchen, we wash our meat, we wash our poultry, we wash everything that we cook, okay? Make sure you wash it. Now, all I did here was make slits into the chicken legs and thighs right here, because I want when I put that lemon pepper on there, whatever season I'm going to use, I want to make sure that it goes right through and through to the very bone of the chicken to give it a whole lot of flavor, so make sure you do that. Now, I'm using skin on for the recipe, and the reason why I'm doing it is because I want that skin to trap in all the flavors into the meat and make it nice and moist. But however, you can take the skins off if you so please. Alright, now to season up that thing, I always like to get a deep container. We want to get a deep container when you are making my lemon pepper chicken legs and thighs, right? Because I want to make sure that it's all soaked in, that season is soaked in, so I always like to use a deep container for that. Alright? So now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to get 2 lemons here. 2 lemon, and I'm using yellow lemon for the recipe. Now, if you don't have like fresh lemon like I'm using here, of course you can use lemon juice. And if you don't have the yellow lemon, like this one right here, I have this, you could use that. But if you don't have that, use green. But however, you are going to need fresh lemon for the recipe. So you just want to go ahead and just squeeze that lemon. And if you're using fresh lemon, if you're using the lemon in the bottle, you want to use at least 1/3 of a cup of lemon, right? Lemon juice, because this is going to give me quite a bit of lemon juice. My lemons are pretty big here, so I want, the more lemon you have for the recipe is the better the lemon pepper chicken is going to taste. So don't worry about overdoing the lemon flavor. That is what you want for the recipe, a whole lot of lemon flavor, right? Now good, if you're still here watching me cooking and you have not subscribed to my second channel, Life as Juliana, the link for that channel will also be listed down below. And if you try to find anything personal, just go down there. I'm always there, along with everything that I use for the recipe, right? They're always there. So okay, so now we have our lemon on her chicken just like we want it. We're gonna go ahead and season this bad boy up really good. It's very simple. Well, maybe not, but yeah. Now my seasoning is on deck, and I'm not going to use a whole bunch of salt, right? Now if you want it a little bit, because lemon pepper seasoning has salt in it for sure, so I'm not going to use too much of this in there at all. Now I'm going to add some fresh garlic, and I'm using the chopped garlic that I bought in Walmart, and I'm going to put about 2 teaspoons of that on there. That's all I need. And then in addition to that, right there. I'm going to go in and add a little bit of that rosemary. I'm using rosemary, dried rosemary on my chicken, like so. It's going to give me so much charisma, right? I'm going to add some onion powder to it, just like that. And of course, if you're using onion powder, you definitely have to go in with your garlic powder, right? Them two, their combination. Then I'm going to add my Rotisserie all-purpose seasoning, and I love, 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 love this thing here. It's so filled with flavor. Just a little bit. And so after that, let's see, we're going to go in with this Goya season I've been using for the other day. Because where I live now, actually, I cannot find my Jamaican spices. So when I go to my neck of the wood, I always have to pick up my season, my yard season then. You know what I'm saying? I have to use that. Now this is black pepper. I'm going to use a little bit of that to it. And then I'm not going to put too much of the black pepper because, of course, this has black pepper in it. This is the parsley. Add some of the parsley to it as well. Like so. And the main event of the day, the lemon pepper seasoning. Now remember I told you before that lemon pepper has salt in it. Actually a lot of salt, right? Sometimes when people are making lemon pepper chicken, they don't even use the seasoning, they use just pure lemon. But in the case, so we're gonna add some of this, right? I'm gonna add about 2 teaspoons of this bad boy here. Like what? Alright, now of course I'm going to add my vinegar because you know how I feel about my vinegar. So I'm just going to add some right here, so 1 teaspoon of that. And to give the chicken that little moisture that I need once I pop it in the oven, I'm going to add a little bit of that extra virgin olive oil because of that. You can use any kind of oil that you so choose you want to use. Now with clean hands, you want to go in and get that seasoning all over your chicken, just like so. Now I am going to let this sit down for a little bit, maybe for an hour, because this is lemon pepper, and I want the lemon. In a sense, I rush this because I want the lemon flavor to go through my chicken. So we cannot rush this one. Now, if you want to do this overnight, it's going to taste so much better than when you do it for 1 hour. I'm doing this for 1 hour, right? But it's going to definitely taste better if you season this up and put it in your refrigerator and let it sit for overnight. It's going to be a whole lot better than what I'm doing here. But overall, it still all tastes nice. Alright, that looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and let that sit for about an hour, and when I come back, this is going to be ready for the oven, so see you back. Okay, now so it's been an hour and 10 minutes. I just gave it an additional 10 minutes to just let it sit and soak up all its goodness, right? So it's all ready to go in the oven. Now you want to make sure before you put this in an oven, your oven is preheated. The oven needs to be set to 375
now
degrees.
that is what your chicken are gonna look like after that lemon pepper season has soaked itself real good on that chicken skin, that outer skin. But let me show you how I do this thing before I actually pop it in the oven. A little trick that I do. Now let me show you. This is where the flavor turns itself up to a different kind of notch. Now in my baking tray, right, the baking container, and this I only paid $1 in the Dollar Tree. It works miracle. Get one, trust me, let me tell you. All I have to do is place this on top of that. It's coming like you're baking, come like it up on the grill outside, but you're in the oven. Perfect. Now this is what I do, right? I get about a cup of water, just plain regular sugar water. Then I go in that water, I'm going to season it up. And I add about 2 teaspoons
of that lemon pepper seasoning. Just add it all up into the water. Trust me when I tell you, the thing works. Now, you could either use the lemon juice in the bottle, or you could use a lemon, one fresh lemon. But in the case, we're gonna use this, right? Just make life easy. Now you want to go in and add 2 teaspoons of the lemon juice to it. That's it. You don't need to add anything else. Miracle in another 1 cup then. And all you have to do is give it a really good spin. Just like so. This is like when you're trying to make like chicken broth. All you have to do is get some water, put your chicken season in that water, season up the water, and there you have chicken stock, chicken broth. That's how simple that is. Husband is home, so yeah, kind of get a little bit noisy now. I might have to do some voiceover. Now you want to go in and add that liquid into the baking tray, just like that. And now you're going to go back in and get your chicken, and we're going to place the chicken on top of that. Do not disturb it. You're just going to put it in. Put it on top of that, just like so, right? Just like that. If you follow the step, you're going to have the best tasting lemon pepper baked chicken in the oven ever. Now this marinade that I have left over, that is not going to waste, honey. No, it's not. Just go ahead and place it on your chicken, because remember that it also have the garlic in it, so you don't want to waste that, right? Just spread it all over that chicken there. And this is good when you're doing like chicken breast. It's good for that as well. Just you could use any part of the chicken that you like, but for some reason I seems to like to do it with the legs and thighs. But do whatever works for you, alright? And everybody like legs and thighs. So that's pretty good right there. Now we're going to go ahead and pop this in the oven at 375 degrees. After 30 minutes, we're going to come back here and we're going to see what's taking place, all right? So let's get this in the oven. The color of that lemon pepper chicken. You see that? That is amazing. Now all of that goodness at the bottom of your container, that sends signal to the chicken already. And to make it even better, that drippings from your chicken went into that marinade. So now that's going to give your chicken a double dip of flavor, honey. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and get that good flavor, honey. And we are going to put it on the chicken, just like every piece of that chicken. Do not skip this step. It is critical for this chicken. Oh my goodness, you're going to love it. Love it, I tell you. You are going to love it. But just make sure you get that good sauce. Look at that. That good sauce on top of your chicken. Chicken, any part, wings, breasts, any part of the chicken that you like, you go ahead and you do it just like I'm doing here. Now the next thing that you want to do is go ahead and turn the chicken over. Remember, it's been cooking for only 30 minutes, right? Only 30 minutes. So you want to go ahead and just turn them on this side like that, right? You're going to put these back in the oven and you're going to bake these once again for an additional 30 minutes. With your oven still on 375 degrees, okay? 375. Nothing more and not less. Now, before you do that, you don't want this thing to be unbalanced, right? So let's go ahead and just do the same thing on this side. You know, on one side tastes like lemon pepper, on one side tastes like, you know, confused. One side gets confused. You know what? You want everything balanced out. So let's go ahead and just do this to the other side of your chicken. Take your time, don't rush. You know, take your time. Don't rush. And yeah, we're gonna put this back in the oven, 30 minutes. And when I come back, we're gonna pop this out of the oven and we're gonna give it an additional 10 minutes, right? It has been a total of 60 minutes and our chicken smells amazing. Let's go ahead and take it out the oven. Oh yes, that looks good. Oh, sizzle my nizzle, baby. Yes, that looks fantastic. Now we're going to turn this bad boy back on the other side, like that. Oh my goodness, this smells so amazing. Yeah, so good. You can actually smell that lemon in the chicken. You can smell it, and it smells fantastic. All right, so all I'm going to do here, that sauce in the bottom, I'm gonna go back in and we're gonna pull it up and just get it on the chicken again. Now, this time you're gonna put it back in your oven for only 10 minutes. Nothing more than 10 minutes because the chicken is already done now. 1 hour of cooking, okay? So it's a total of 1 hour and 10 minutes. 10 minutes after just get the nice little flavor all up on the top once again. Alright, that's it. You just put it back in there. Put it out in 10 minutes, honey. And our lemon pepper chicken thighs. Quarters, thighs, whatever you want to call it. It's all done. Yes, that looks so good. You can have this with whatever you like. Put it back in the oven, 10 minutes and ready to go. Now before you put this back in your oven, be sure that you turn your oven down this time at 325 degrees, alright? You're good to go. Our chicken is done. After 10 minutes extra, oh my goodness. We are all done here. Lemon pepper chicken. Oh. In my kitchen. Fast, easy, and simple. Look at that. That is some good chicken right there. And if you ever smell the aroma from that lemon, wow, that is everything. There you have it, y'all. Lemon pepper chicken in my oven. Fast, easy, and simple. It doesn't get any better than that. So there you have it, goodie. This chicken is all done, nice and tender. Let me taste it. You definitely can taste that lemon. Divine, divine. Give it a try, y'all. Share the recipe with friends and family. Tell them what's going on over here. Bring them, come and send them, come and waiting. After you done do that, tell me what you like to have me cooking next in my kitchen. And remember, as always, from my kitchen to your kitchen. Enjoy! This is good. Mm-hmm.